Today we'll be going over ROS, which stands for Robot Operating System. It's not a traditional operating system. Really, it's a framework used to manage software that runs robots. I use Humble because it's recommended for robot development. Let's check out the documentation. Start with installation. I installed it using Ubuntu. And here are all the command scripts that you need to use to get it installed. It's a pretty straightforward process. I'm not going to go over it, but if you have any issues, put them in the comments below. Now that it's installed, let's get into the tutorials. The first step is to configure your environment. Let's put these instructions side by side with a terminal. First, it says we need to have this setup bash command run every time we open up a new terminal, which is annoying. So what we can actually do is we can put it in our bash RC file. And if you see here, you'll see right here at the bottom that I have it. So I don't have to run this command every time. Next, we'll check our environment variables. Everything looks good here. You can see I've got some other stuff going on, but that's just because I've been doing things with ROS. After that, you can set your domain ID, which you don't need to do to get started. And after that, there's a setting to make your ROS installation only work with different packages and services running locally on your computer. I set that here in my bash RC too, so computers on the network won't be able to mess with what I've got going on. Next, we'll install Turtlesim. Just follow along with the instructions. Now we just need to run this command. But I can't do anything to get this turtle to move around. So what I'll do is I'll copy this script and I'll open up a new terminal, paste it in, and now you can see it gives me instructions on how to move the turtle. And as I do keystrokes in this new terminal down here, the turtle will navigate the screen. You can see the line. In the background there, you can see that there's an error message because I bumped into the wall. For the rest of the beginner CLI tools tutorial, it'll use Turtlesim as an example to go over nodes, topics, and the other major features of ROS. Let's open up a new terminal and check those out. So ROS2 node list. The teletop turtle is the terminal that you can use the arrow keys to make the turtle move around, and Turtlesim is the blue window. Let's try ROS2 topic list. Here we can see all the topics and services and actions and so on. To get a visual of our nodes and topics, we can use RQT graph. The nodes are these circles and topics are the rectangles. Topics are used to communicate from node to node. Turtlesim only has 2 nodes and a number of different topics, but you can imagine more complex robots will have many nodes and many ways that they're connected to each other with different topics. This view is really useful to get an idea of how your robot works. If this is your first time using ROS, I recommend you go through all the tutorials. They're really great. Some of our new robots use ROS. Subscribe to us if you want to stay up to date on what we've got going on. Happy New Year!